Welcome in everyone. How you guys doing? If you guys inside, hit that subscribe, like, share. Thank you for tuning in. Also, follow me up on social media, especially Insta. Best way to get in contact with me. Check out my playlist. Got that Kendrick versus Drake as well too. And yeah, we're gonna see what this is saying. I'm gonna put the link to the original video down in the description. Fantastic hip hop. How Kendrick Lamar just confirmed his new album is coming. I had a feeling he might be dropping an album after all this publicity on the whole beef going on between him and Drake. It'd be the best time to drop an album. But yeah, let's see what they say, man. Welcome in, y'all.
On the hip-hop world, being that Kendrick Lamar absolutely destroyed Drake with his barrage of diss tracks that have made waves in rap music like few other moments ever had. This perceived sense of victory, along with the public humiliation and downfall of Drake, is not stopping Kendrick from coming back outside and continuing this moment of sheer dominance like we have never seen before, as between everything his own camp is hinting at and what Lamar has directly shown is coming very soon, things are about to get a lot more crazy. As with the way everything is shaping up, Kendrick Lamar has even more music and moments planned for us that when we look at in their entirety, we can start to see just how genre-defining what's about to go down will be, as Kendrick's end goal wasn't even to humiliate Drake, although that was definitely part of it, but even greater than defeating the biggest rapper in the world. With the direction he's going in at this very moment, he's going to do something even more special, which is ultimately going to lead to the release of his new album. So
yeah, like when he releases his album after this whole situation that's happened, you understand me? Oh, he's going to receive some serious streaming numbers. Like, it's gonna, I'm not even gonna be surprised if he releases this album and, well, but still, I won't be surprised if he releases this album, shoots to the top of Billboard, you know, wins a few Grammys, but Kendrick is known for winning Grammys. But it's going to be serious. Everybody is literally looking forward to a Kendrick album. I don't know nobody looking forward to a Drake album right now. And even after the beef, for the tracks that he's dropped, the one with Sexy Red and then that Snowdy, Wagwan Delilah, I ain't looking forward to no Drake album right now. Man, need to give me a couple years or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even know if I want to hear another fucking album full stop. Yeah, but we are looking forward to a K-Dot album.
When it comes to what Kendrick Lamar's got planned for us in the coming weeks, he finally broke his silence after the circles around Drake and the entire music industry that all his diss tracks, but especially Not Like Us, have been doing, as Kendrick announced that he is going to be performing at a new show, but not just any ordinary performance, but his own headlining show called the Pop Out Ken and Friends Concert, which is being held right in LA at the Key of Forum. And with this live event, as Kendrick's going to be performing at the most historic and coveted venue in his home city right off the end of this beef. For all intents and purposes, this is going to be like a championship celebration where both people who are going to be lucky enough to be in attendance and viewers watching on live stream will be able to relive the thrill of what Kendrick pulled off and experienced a live performance
I want to be there,
because of everything that went down leading up to this. Has stakes to it like few other hip-hop shows have ever had, but at the same time, although you'll definitely be able to feel the one-of-a-kind energy from the beef, and the show will be riding off the momentum of such a massive moment, Kendrick Lamar wouldn't just go out and perform all of his Drake diss tracks, and while he will definitely play Not Like Us, as its status as a hit song is starting to span beyond just exclusively being known as a Drake annihilation, as it's already been immortalized as one of hip-hop's most exciting anthems. I'd be shocked if he went into his bag and performed something like 616 in LA.
You need to pull him out of the bag, bro. Hey, real talk, if he's having a concert, well, wait, have they told him he can't? Have UMG come in and like, you can't sing none of those songs at fucking live concerts? So, you know what I'm saying? Man, he needs to pull every track out of that beef and play that at the concert, bro. That's what we here for. Real talk.
Witnessed a performance as dark as Meet the Grams Live, as I don't think you could transition a song that horrifying into any performance set list. So overall, when it comes to what Kendrick is trying to achieve with this new show, It's clearly so much bigger than just retelling everybody that he won the Drake beef, because we already know this, and he already did a victory lap by releasing Not Like Us in the first place. So understanding this and seeing that Kendrick will be in the historic building that Laker legends like Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played in, and that legendary musical acts of the past toured through for some of their biggest shows decades ago. Coming back to the form in this moment in time and playing a show right off the momentum of not just the Drake beef, but now with Not Like Us going so viral that's showing off the fact that beyond just destroying Drake, the West Coast in hip-hop is alive and well despite what people have said for years. Kendrick is stepping right into such an important place, such an important moment, to bring this sentiment to life stronger than ever, as he highlights to the entire world that the West has never been more powerful, and as he brings the region this close together in a manner that it hasn't been in such a long time. This is the aspect of this very show and what will turn into this entire era for Kendrick that I think is going to be so important to keep in the back of your head. All signs are pointing to the fact that Kendrick is going to be leading into his roots to push everything he and rap stands for forward in ways that are unimaginable as a whole, as in the title of the concert alone. He's already stating that this is going to be one of the most pivotal parts of the performance, as the show is called Kendrick and Friends, and I think this is where the experience is truly going to evolve into something bigger than we could have expected, because Kendrick definitely has something massive planned in this department that won't just rejuvenate the unity and spirit of the region.
Drake thinks it's over, you know. I'm telling you, it's just begun. It is just begun. And you thinking it's over, it will die down, bro. This is going to be hanging over your head for the rest of your life. Rest of your life. Ain't no coming back from these kind of onslaughts. Yeah.
But will also show off where the next era of his career is headed. I think it's safe to say that Baby Keem will be right alongside Kendrick at this show, just turning up, and that his former TDE label mates in Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, and J-Rock will all make appearances as well, but beyond the names we all expect, Kendrick could set the building off in ways unimaginable by bringing out a West Coast artist like Tyler, the Creator, or even Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, just to bring this beef and the current state of the coast full circle with everything that went down in what would be a generational moment. And considering that YG recently subtly dissed Drake for the OVO rapper trying to turn him and Kendrick against each other with a name drop on Family Matters, I think he could very well appear at this show, and DJ Mustard will definitely be somewhere in this arena smiling about how he produced the biggest song rap has seen in quite some time, and with definitely a few of these moments lining up to happen in some shape or form. I think when we look at the goal of this entire performance, it's to show us all that the West Coast is back on top with Kendrick as their MVP, but beyond just this, it'll also highlight to the entire world that will be watching that this celebration and unity between such an expansive group of artists and fans is what hip-hop should look like, and without Drake in control of everything like he once was. This is what the genre will look like going forward, and with all of this groundwork laid out, I think this is where Kendrick takes everything to the next level with his new album, that while we don't know what the roadmap is for it yet, we do know that one of his closest, most loyal, and in-the-loop collaborators in Terrace Martin has confirmed that Kendrick does indeed have a new project on the way very recently, so looking at this in context of everything else, between the time...
Y'all can let me know, I'm thinking of doing some album reactions. I think best time I have to do some lives, when I go live and do an album reaction, because I know it's going to be over an hour long, you know? But I'm thinking I'm going to start doing some album reactions. I don't know where to start with Kendrick. I'll just start from the beginning. But yeah, it's a thought. What y'all think?
Ending and finale of the Drake beef, the success Kendrick's disses have seen, and this upcoming show that is going to celebrate the West Coast and what hip-hop can be in a way that we have never seen before. All this momentum is pushing Kendrick Lamar forward with an album rollout that in terms of importance only few can match, and as we do indeed know that Kendrick is going to be giving us a new record sooner than later. Everything that seems to be shaping up with this show makes more sense, and looking at how all of this aligns to lead into an album, well, after a body of work as intense as Mr. Morale and a beef as meaningful for the state of rap music like him versus Drake, many people, including myself, thought that if Kendrick really did have something on the way, it would be way less serious than anything else he could have done. All of this is making me think that Kendrick Lamar is going to complete this full circle journey he's been on this year of taking rap out of this state of limbo, and in some ways the embarrassment it has been in during Drake's time in the limelight, as once again in this moment, as the world is focused on lyricism like it hasn't been in years, and the artistic nuances that genuinely peak rap music can have. If Kendrick can drop an album that captures all of these aspects together, and the West Coast artists behind him can only champion these sentiments as DJ Mustard prepares to release a new album, acts like Schoolboy Q and Vince Staples let their great projects talk, Baby Keem gets ready to release his new album, and even Roddy Ricch, who's working with Kendrick close collaborator Terrace Martin, is hinting at a major comeback. All of this can come together behind Kendrick Lamar and his new project, which may not just be the most important chapter of his career in terms of the weight that this is all holding for the genre, but this may also be amongst Kendrick's most successful records because more than ever right now, beyond just sales, streams, hype, and awards, Kendrick has a way to completely reshape the artistic direction of hip-hop in the mainstream as a whole once and for all. Now, as Kendrick Lamar is always an MC who, just when we think we know which way he is going, he always ends up going the opposite, I won't even try to further speculate on what this next album and
you never know with this guy, bro.
Overall, with this concert that you can get tickets to or you can live stream coming and building hype as one of the most anticipated moments of the entire year.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's clear that Kendrick is about to kick off this album rollout in full gear and reveal to us that his mission of what he was trying to accomplish in his career at this moment has barely even started. So with all this said, let me know. What do you think about everything Kendrick Lamar's got going on right now, and how excited are you for this show? And do you think that we're going to get that new album right after? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. And if you want to see 5 rap beefs that ruin careers nearly as bad as Kendrick ruined Drake's, check out the suggested video.
Yeah, definitely want to see that show. So I'm saying, Drake ain't. Every time somebody says Drake, all I could just have in my mind is that Soulja Boy skit with him from Breakfast Club. Everybody knows that one. Charlamagne is up there and it's Drake. Like, I could just, man, but thank you guys for tuning in. Check my playlist out. I'll have links in the description for a couple of my reaction videos as well, so go see them. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Take care, be safe out there.